As you see, these are boats. We got land boats, flying boats, and soon to be seen, actual boats. This was my dumb challenge of boat only. Let's say that FDR, remembering his days as Assistant Secretary of the Navy, was like, ships are powerful, so let's use them everywhere. And also had a bad case of circa 1945 German ideas. So World War II starts with Japan declaring war on the Philippines and the US. By this time I had a few of these land boats, but more were coming, so I decided to let my Navy do the work. It did the work along with the Air Force, which wiped out the majority of Japan's subs. I, as someone with over 1,200 hours in Hoi 4, only just realized that death stacking carriers is not the greatest, as my sortie efficiency was only letting 20% of my planes fly. Once I split up my carriers, more damage was being done. I was even outnumbered once and managed to win with no casualties. With the land boats, the warships, and the flying boats ready, we attacked Japan. Attacking Japan with only a few divisions is kind of annoying, but it worked. Once again, that one island trapped a third of my units, but I built a port and then they could be used to fight for Tokyo. Eventually, Japan surrendered and I got my fair share of the peace conference. As a dummy, I forgot to look at the casualties list for the war in the Pacific, but I'm pretty sure it was high amounts of casualties for Japan and lower for me. This was initially true for the Italian campaign as well. The UK already invaded Italy, so I sent my land boats and flying boats to assist, and we did well. The thing with amphibious tanks and Amtraks is that they are tanks / mechanized and marines combined. This meant that rivers did not mean much. But mountains are awful. Most of my casualties were fighting in the Alps with red air, as I forgot to move my Air Force like a moron. With green air it was easier, but the terrain still hurt. This all shouldn't have happened because for some reason the AI troops guarding the northeast either left or did not exist and we were pushed back. I decided to divert my attention to the west for the second time, as the first time I did it, the entire Alpine front collapsed. This time, after securing the east, I went to see if I could aid D-Day from Italy. I initially broke through to capture the southern French ports, and then evaporated the Axis southern French front, and linked up near Paris and cut off the Germans at Belgium. After clearing pockets of German resistance in France, the casualties were extremely high for the Germans. After securing the free nations of Europe, I did a massive offensive from Luxembourg that evaporated the German front lines, and resistance was few and far between as the Germans soon capitulated. Thanks for watching my video on why amphibious tanks are clearly the best. Also, just select flying boats just to be used to bomb ships. They do not do the greatest for dogfights. And since you made it this far to the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as that would be highly appreciated. And this is Jonathan 800 signing out.